Well, welcome. Great to have you tuning in. Well, let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back, close your eyes, and you breathe. Continuing to take the time to slow down. You experience stillness of the body. You experience that subtle movement of the body with the breath. The inhale leading to the exhale, leading to an inhale. And as we settle in here, maybe for just a moment, everything else falls away. With no more sense of obligation, no sense of comparison, right or wrong, good or bad. Just right here. Be mindful. You try and rush it, you try and force this, it only slips away that much quicker. You learn to be passive, to surrender. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Some days it feels easy, other days a little more challenging. There isn't a right experience or wrong experience here. You're just simply taking the time for it. You created the opportunity. And that's where we're starting. Take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready to release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight, gently rocking from side to side. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice smooth rhythm. And the next inhale draws you up to sit. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. Your eyes are closed. And palms together at your heart. And on your next inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. Exhale as you fold forward over your legs. Get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward, nice and broad across the collarbone. Exhale, press back down. Up. And you settle in. You take any movement you like. Just working into this first down dog. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale all the way back. Full extension. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale as you lower. Inhale forward for your back bend. Exhale back down up. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale, you lower, nice and steady. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. And let your eyes soften. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Find your rhythm, your breath pace. It may be faster than the way I cue, it may be slower. But you find your individual pacing. So that you feel the full inhales, the complete exhales. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. You relax your arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. With your big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Nice firm base. Nice full breaths. And letting your weight shift into that right foot. The left leg lifts as you step as far back as you can. High lunge. And you open up from thigh to thigh. The right thigh reaching forward. The left drawing back. The abdominal walls engaged, helping to keep the tailbone tucked. The hips sitting neutral. So that you're working that flexion at the right thigh and that extension at the left. Then exhale, fold and fold. You're going to frame that right foot, gluing your palms to the floor, and on your next inhale, you just push into that right foot, trying to straighten the knee as best you can. Don't worry if it doesn't straighten all the way. You want to keep those palms flat. Exhale, bend that knee, release the tension from the hamstrings. Inhale, trying to straighten that leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend, keep the palms flat. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in with both feet flat now, both legs straighten out. And to get this right leg to straighten out, that means you need to come up onto your fingertips or move your hands up onto that leg. That's perfectly fine now. You want that right leg straight, that right foot firmly pushing down into the floor, holding that right hip back as your torso reaches and folds out over that right leg for pyramid pose. And on exhale, bend into that right knee. Plant the hands as you step back. Down dog or moving through the vinyasa. And a gentle bend in the knees. Look forward as you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, the knees bend, the hips drop as the arms sweep. Chair pose. You work the legs together. The feet firm, thighs engaged. Hold the knees steady. And let that weight drift to left. The right leg lifts and steps as far back as you like. High lunge. And settle into it. Trying to find that full range from thigh to thigh. And exhale as you fold forward. You frame that left foot. You glue the palms, and on inhale, just push into that left foot, trying to straighten the knee. Exhale, bend the knee, release the tension. The hips sink down. Inhale, extending that leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it so that right heel spins in, the left leg straightens out. Move your hands wherever they need to go, so that left leg can be straight. The hips are held high and back as the torso folds out over that left leg. Then exhale as you bend that left knee. You plant the hands and you find your route to down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale as you step the foot forward. And lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. Crescent lunge. The hips sink down and forward. The arms reach up and back. And when interlace our fingers, leaving the index finger point straight up. As you squeeze those palms, trying to lift your upper chest a bit higher. And that nice deep crescent curve. Then exhale, hands to the floor. You're going to walk over to the left edge of the mat, setting up for a gate pose. So left heel sweeps back behind. Now right leg straightens up. Left arm reaches up. And on exhale, reach long over top. That right hand just slides down that right leg as you go deeper. You can let that right elbow bend, the torso sinks. Maybe even take that hand to the floor inside the foot as you go deeper. Keep that left side rolling back. Those deep breaths into the lateral line of the ribcage. That left side of your torso. And inhale as you rise up. Exhale, hands to the floor. And you walk yourself back around to the top edge of the mat, setting up for lizard. So both hands are inside that right foot. The left knee can stay down, or you can lift it if you like. But when you're ready, you start to bow towards the floor. Maybe one forearm touches down. Maybe both do. You let the head hang. And you breathe. Then inhale as you rise up. You plant the palms. Lift the back knee if it's not already. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, step the foot forward. Lower the right knee, uncurl the toes. Sink the hips as the torso and arms sweep up. And interlace those fingers. Work that reach. So nice long up and over. And exhale, hands to the floor. Walking yourself to the right edge of the mat. The right heel sweeps back. That left leg straightens up. Left hand's on the thigh. Right arm reaches up. You take it over. Again, letting that left hand slide as you go deeper. Maybe bringing it to the floor. allowing the torso to sink down into this, as long as you keep this right side rolling back. You don't want to sink in and then start to face the floor. You're keeping that right side back and up. But you get that nice deep stretch from that right waistline all the way up to the side of the torso to that right arm. Good. Inhale, rising up. And you release the hands. And you walk yourself around to the top edge, preparing for lizard. So hands inside the left foot. Right knee stays down or lifts up. And you start to bow to the floor. Simply surrendering to gravity. Letting it draw the torso down so that you work that deep flexion at that left hip. Then inhale, rising up. Plant the palms. And you step back. Down dog or moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. Torso swoops up. Nice full breaths. And exhale as you fold forward. You're bringing the hands to the floor and drifting into that front foot as you lift that left leg up behind. Standing splits. Let your hands go wherever's comfortable so that you feel steady as the torso folds. And you turn your attention to that left leg, reaching the heel towards the ceiling. One more breath. And nice and light, you just place that left foot next to the right, folding over your legs at the top from that. And inhale, you rise all the way back. Full extension. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they're open. Tadasana. Some palms together. A gesture balancing the body and mind as we make our way into camper's pose. You're going to shift the weight into that left foot. The right knee bends, it turns up. You place that right ankle just above your left knee, making a figure four. As you feel steady here, you start to bend that left knee, sitting your hips down. Making sure that this right thigh stays externally rotated so that right knee stays about level with the right ankle. You can take your arms up overhead. That'll lift your center point, challenging your balance. You can fold into that shin, or give you a nice stretch to the outer right hip. Or you bring your hands to the floor as you start to shift your weight forward so that left heel peels up. And you sit down on that left heel, practicing your tiptoe balance. You're not bringing one hand, maybe both. Balancing on the ball of that left foot. The key to the balance here is keeping this right knee low. The more it floats up, the harder it is to control your center point. So if you can keep it low, keep your lat broad, the balance becomes a lot easier. One more breath. And from wherever you are, you just put that right foot on the floor and you stand up. Tadasana. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Floater step. Straight to down dog or move and throw vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Let your eyes close. Don't need to overthink this or overwork it. You settle in. And on exhale, you fold forward. Hands to the floor as you shift forward, lifting that right leg up behind you. The hands can go forward. Maybe you walk them back. But you feel steady, feel grounded. So that the torso can just fold as that right leg lifts towards the ceiling. Two more breaths. Reaching that heel up. And then on the next exhale, you just float that right foot forward, placing it on the mat next to the left. You fold forward. Then inhale, rising all the way back. And exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms, take a breath. And palms together. The weight shifts to the right. The left knee bends, it turns out. And you place the ankle just above the knee. Work there, find that baseline first. And as you feel steady, maybe you start to bend the knees, sitting the hips down. Maybe you take the arms up overhead. Maybe you fold into that shin. Open up that hip a bit more. And then if you like, your hands come to the floor to help steady you out. As you peel that right heel up, and you come to balancing on the ball of that right foot. We got two more breaths wherever you are. And on that second exhale, when you're done, you just place that left foot on the floor. And you stand up. Tadasana. Nice and firm on 2 feet. Nice and tall through the crown of the head. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Floater step. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Then sliding forward in the plank. And you roll to the left, side plank. Outer edge of the left foot. You can always lower that left knee for stability. Maybe you lift that right leg. Lift those hips. Instead of having a straight line, you want to pick those hips up. Engage in your obliques and your transverse abdominis here on the left side. So that the hips lift. And you start to feel that balance, that coordinated strength from that left shoulder all the way down to that left foot. Then nice and smooth, that right knee draws towards your nose. You step it to the top edge of the mat. Low lunge. Exhale, release that left knee, uncurl the toes, and shift your hips back. Setting up for Hanumanasana. That right leg is straight, and you fold forward over. And stay long through the torso, and on your next inhale, you lift up halfway, and you're going to twist to the right. So that right hand starts to walk towards the back edge of the mat. That left hand crosses over top that right shin. Right toes continue to point straight up. Don't let that thigh externally rotate on here. Keep the toes pointed up as you twist to the right edge of your mat. Then coming back to center, you fold forward over that right leg, working your half Hanumanasana, or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Wherever you're at, once you're there, you just settle in. Get that sense of stillness. The full inhales, complete exhales. And nice and smooth, that right foot starts to draw back. You plant your hands and you step back. Inhale, forward plank. Then you roll over to the right side. Side plank. You set your edge. You work that lift of your hips. Nice and smooth, draw that left knee towards your nose. And then you step it to the top edge of the mat. The right knee lowers down, the toes uncurl as the hips shift back. You lift those left toes, and you fold forward. Half Hanumanasana to start. You get low and long over that left leg. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Stay long through the spine as you twist over to the left. Then back to center. And you fold forward as you are, working those hamstrings on the back of that left thigh. Or slide that heel forward, working towards your full splits. Full splits, you're working those hamstrings on that left thigh, just like in half. But as we slide those hips forward, you start to work the opening up of the front of that right hip. Starting to stretch out those hip flexors on that back leg. Good, nice and smooth, draw that foot back. Plant the hands, and you step back. Then exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in, torso sweeps up. Nice and broad. Making our way into half moon from here, so that right hand is going to start to guide us forward out over that right leg. And you shift your weight into it as you lift that left leg up behind. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders stepped. And trying to keep this right hand as light as it can be. Maybe it even lifts up, hovering over the floor. So that you're centered over that right leg. Just as smooth as you moved in, you step that left foot back, warrior two. And take your time, set it up, and reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. And that left arm goes next to your left ear. Nice long top line. If you want to wrap that left arm around your back for your bind, catching the inner thigh, catching hands, feel free. And on your next exhale, you bring the left hand to the floor as you step back. Then exhale, left foot forward, warrior two. Let your eyes close once you're there. And preparing for half moon. That left hand guides you forward. You move out over that left foot. You rise up. Finding that center point. A strong left leg. Nice long line from the crown of your head to right heel. And preparing to make your way back to warrior two. Nice and smooth. Reach forward, side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And that top arm starts long. Keep working that arm out over top. Or you wrap it around your back. Taking your bind. Nice, full breath. And exhale, hands to the floor. And you find your way to down dog. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, you draw the knee forward, setting up for pigeon. That left knee or that right knee is behind the right wrist. The left leg slides back. You stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you can drape yourself forward. Now inhale, you rise up. If you're not already, you're gonna rock over that right hip and sweep that left leg out front. Janu Sirsasana. So that right foot's on the inner left thigh. The arms reach up. There's a slight twist, lining yourself up with that left leg as you fold forward over. You catch hold of whatever you got. And inhale, lift up halfway. We're going into revolve Janu Sirsasana. So you're going to turn that left palm up inside that left leg. And you take a nice big sweep of that right arm overhead. That right hand's aiming for those left toes. They don't necessarily need to catch them. You're just reaching actively through that top side. Get that long lateral stretch. And just like with gate pose, you keep that top side rolling back. You don't want to start facing the floor. You're rolling over. Then inhale as you rise up. You relax your arms. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together, setting up for Baddha Konasana. You're going to lace your fingers outside those toes. The heels are nice and tight. The body lifts. And on exhale, you start to lean out past your feet. Think about taking your big toes towards your sternum, the center of your chest. Then inhale as you rise up. You cross your ankles, rolling forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale, the left leg lifts. You draw the knee forward, placing it behind that left wrist. The right leg slides back. You stay upright, or you fold over that left shin. And inhale, rising up, rocking to the left. Then you sweep that right leg out in front. Janu Sirsasana. So that right leg is straight, left foot's on the inner thigh. Both arms reach up, and you fold forward over that right leg. Low and long over that right thigh. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Keep that length of the torso as you turn that right palm up inside that right leg. And you take that big sweep of the left arm overhead. Left hand actively reaching to draw that left side, left shoulder up. So that you get that deep lateral stretch. And inhale as you rise up. You relax the arms. You bring that right foot in, soles of the feet together. And this time we're taking sleeping tortoise. With the soles of the feet together, instead of having them nice and tight close to the body, we're going to keep those feet away from the body, about 2 feet to 3 feet, depending on what feels comfortable for you. You can have the palms face up, maybe touch the floor inside your legs, and then you just slide them underneath your calves. But you can bring your hands to the tops of your feet. And then with those forearms behind your low leg, you use that as leverage to start to draw the body down, trying to get your forehead to touch your heels. And you look like a big tortoise shell. And inhale as you rise up. You untie yourself, cross those ankles, roll forward, down dog or vinyasa. Gentle bend in the knees. Look forward of your hands and inhale, you float or step to sit. You bring those legs through. Paschimottanasana. The feet are flexed, the arms reach up, and on exhale, you fold forward, catching hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. Then inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Preparing for 3 rounds of back bends on our back. So the knees bend, feet are flat. Arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing dog. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And inhale, you press down to go up once again. Breathing into the front of the body. And then exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale, relax. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, preparing for our inversion. The legs go straight up. You can hang out right there, or toes towards the floor beyond your head for shoulder stand. Once you lift your hips, you bend your elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. A few more breaths, your morning variations. And coming back to center. Toes towards the floor beyond your head for flow. Hips are high, low backs open. Release your hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unwrap. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. Arc the spine, roll the shoulders back. And release the crown of the head towards the floor. Then exhale, you lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, take squeeze. You take your arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees, and you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center, and over to the right. Back to center. You extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Always great to have you tuning in. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.